He's gonna point at me. He's gonna point at me. I'll point right back at him. Camera on the main event.
For the best 2 out of 3 falls with no time limit. When the bell rings, the man in charge of the action will be referee Red Jones. Introducing first the challenger, weighing in at 205 pounds from Cameron, North Carolina. He is a former RGL champion, former television champion, and the 2013 Weaver Cup tournament champion, the head honcho, Trevor Lee. And his opponent is also a former Rising Generation League champion. He is a former Mid-Atlantic Tag Team champion. He is a 2-time and defending Ultra J champion at 181 pounds from right here in Burlington, North Carolina, Andrew Evans.
Oh man. Bell sounds and Cecil Scott, some things just feel like a main event in every sense of the word. And how appropriate is it that the first ever Ultra J Showcase event is headlined by quite possibly the 2 most talented junior heavyweights that have ever walked through the door at CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Bar none. These are 2 of the most talented junior heavyweights in the country, possibly the world. International flavor. We saw the streamers at the beginning of the match. It's a big match feel. And when I think Ultra J, these are the men I think of.
Collar and elbow tie-up will start things off. It is 2 out of 3 falls with absolutely no time limit.
And this is 2 out of 3 falls for a reason. This is meant to settle this. This is the rubber match.
Undeniably so. Everett, then under the mask of the Chiva Kid, broke Trevor Lee's jaw exactly 53 weeks ago tonight.
It was in Philadelphia.
They've met twice since then. Everett winning in June, Trevor Lee winning in August. Trevor Lee then made a quest to capture the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Championship at Battlecade, came up short, and now at our very first ever Ultra J Showcase, these 2 find themselves across the ring from each other. So fitting, like I said, that this is the main event on this incredibly special card, because these might be the 2 most special young wrestlers we've ever seen.
Bar none. And the Magic June at Absolute Justice, one of the most thrilling bouts of the entire year. Andrew Everett came away with that when Trevor was kind of given a gift back in August. Andrew Everett, of course, as we saw in the video package, had a bum leg, and Trevor picked the bones.
Yes, they were slated to face off in the semifinals of the Weaver Cup tournament. Everett wrestled against doctor's orders. He would absolutely not forfeit his spot in that prestigious tournament to Trevor Lee. It did come back to haunt him, but man alive, what an incredible rivalry this has turned into. Like I said, 53 weeks to the day since Trevor Lee's jaw was broken. Here we are, and the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium is packed. 240 plus absolute capacity here.
And many of them are here specifically for this match. I see a lot of faces I don't normally see. And they saw Andrew Everett and Trevor Lee at the top of the card. People traveled for this match. And very cautious, both men. 2 out of 3 fall matches are a lot different. You have to go in with a different mindset. And neither guy wants to be the one to drop that first fall.
Trevor Lee makes what I believe was the first cover of the match just now.
And it may sound cliche, but the first fall is the most important fall. You could do a lot of things with that.
Undeniably so. You get the lead, you can extend the lead, you can extend the pace of the matchup, and Trevor Lee outright said in the build-up and the promotion of this match, Trevor Lee outright said, I plan to grind Andrew Everett into the mat for as long as humanly possible. I plan to ground him and grind him into the mat until I get tired of playing with him. Trevor Lee never short on confidence, as we see right now.
Well, the thing about Trevor Lee, he normally backs it up, like him or not. And I asked Andrew Everett a few weeks ago when he did commentary with me, what are you going to do about the Chet Sterling situation? Unfortunately, he didn't have a clear answer. He doesn't seem, I don't know if he has a game plan to account for Chet Sterling, but that's a factor he's got to think about.
Sterling, of course, retained the Rising Generation League Championship in an incredible opening contest earlier tonight. But he has had plenty of time to shake off any effects of that one, and you've got to believe that right now, 100% of his efforts and attention are focused on doing everything humanly possible to make sure Trevor Lee walks out of here as the Ultra J champion.
Oh yeah, he knows his role. You know, we've been doing a lot of talking here, but this is a beautiful wrestling we're seeing right now. It's a beautiful chain mat wrestling.
Well, I speak for myself, and I think you'll agree that I wanted to bring everyone up to speed on the backstory and the reason behind this match early on, because if these two get going and really cooking, they will be moving so fast with such velocity, with such a high impact, we won't be able to hardly call the action, much less get a word in about the backstory.
I agree. And I think Trevor Lee may have gotten a little flustered and kind of upset that all the streamers came in for Andrew Everett at the beginning of this match. This whole thing is built on Trevor Lee believing that he is better than Andrew Everett, that he should be getting all the press that Andrew Everett got. And you know something like that has to get under his skin.
Absolutely. The Chiva Kid undeniably stole the show at National Pro Wrestling Day 2003, and Trevor Lee went to the hospital. And after that moment, if there's one moment that you can pinpoint as the moment that Trevor Lee's life changed, it was that. You know, prior to that night and that moment, Trevor Lee was not like he is now. No. We remember the fun athletic guys. We remember the brash, cocky youngster. He always had a chip on his shoulder, but it was different. When he broke that jaw and was on the sidelines for nearly 8 weeks, Trevor Lee came back with a ferociousness that has been unmatched by anyone else in the Mid-Atlantic, and it all started the night his jaw was broken by that double rotation moonsault from Andrew Everett.
It's almost like he became a man that night, and not a very good one.
But an incredible in-ring talent. Like him or not, Trevor Lee, from bell to bell, at times is flawless.
No, it is almost I hate to be like,
Oh, shoulders are down.
ooh, nice bridge. Look at the neck strength of Andrew Everett.
Trying to ride him down, he can't do it.
Oh, nice roll through.
How many times have you seen that move not work? All the body weight of Trevor Lee could not get Everett's shoulders to the canvas.
And Trevor's a solid 210, 215.
205 he weighed in at today. About, what is that? A little bit, almost 20 pounds on Everett, who weighs in at 181. So a little, you know, a sizable advantage there.
And that's just amazing neck strength. That's something you aren't just born with. And Andrew Everett, I'd say in the best shape of his career.
Was that 24 pounds?
Yeah, give or take. I was told there'd be no math.
Crowd absolutely rabid for the hometown boy, Andrew Everett. And we talked about the transformation in Trevor Lee in the past year. Oh, cover here. How about the transformation in Andrew Everett from the past year? Losing the mask of the Chiva Kid, or actually more accurately, having the mask ripped off by Trevor Lee and wrestling now with his own face, his own name. And really, ever since National Pro Wrestling Day, the offers from all over the country have been pouring in for Andrew Everett to wrestle and showcase his talents all over the globe. And we have really seen Everett, who was always the favorite son, really become almost a hometown hero, where the people in this community in Burlington, Gibsonville, and Greensboro, North Carolina look to him knowing that this is a local boy who is going to be a future star in this industry if the stars align in his favor.
Oh, we're very proud of Andrew Everett. There's no doubt about it. But to play devil's advocate here, Trevor Lee, where are the calls for Trevor Lee? Nobody's blowing his phone up right now. And you know that eats at him.
You've got to believe that's what this bout is about. That's what this match is about, is Trevor Lee wanting the adulation. Maybe not necessarily of the fans in Gibsonville at the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. I think he could care less what the fans in this particular building care about. However, you got to believe that Trevor Lee, goal-oriented, he wants to go to Ring of Honor. He wants to be in the Top Prospect Tournament. He wants to get international tour opportunities. He wants to get looked at by the big company up north. Trevor Lee, you said 53 weeks ago that he became a man when that jaw was broken. Tonight, he has a huge opportunity to take the next step in his evolution and really the next step in his career if he leaves here the Ultra J champion.
Oh, absolutely. And everybody that's, they're booking Andrew Everett all over the place. If they see, hey, this guy just beat our guy, what's that going to do for Trevor Lee?
Trevor Lee wants to not just beat Everett. He wants to out-wrestle him. He wants to hurt him. He wants to grind him down.
And so far, that's what we've seen. It's a solid wrestling match. Oh, nice cradle.
Ooh, could have had the first fall right there.
Oh, Oklahoma roll. That shoulder was up, but Red didn't see it.
Oh, no. Trevor Lee tried that headlock takeover, did not get it.
Nice counter move by Everett. Get that bear hug. Now I'm going to make a comparison here. And this may be over your head a little bit. You don't follow this as much as I do, but this reminds me of the old feud between Mitsuharu Misawa and Toshiaki Kawada. Based when they were younger men on professional jealousy, Kawada grew up jealous of Misawa and all of his success, knowing he was just as good as Misawa. Trevor Lee in this case is Kawada. He knows he's as good as Andrew Everett. But he is not getting the adulation. He's not getting the attention. And I think much like this feud, in 10 years' time, these two will still be looking across the ring from each other.
When Omega relaunched last January, they absolutely wanted this match on the very first Omega card of the relaunch.
Hey, Trevor's got something.
Trevor, it looks like a bottle of water, I think. I assume it's water?
Oh, I thought he was trying to hide something to clock him with.
I think he was trying to goad Everett into thinking that he had something. Oh, go behind. Everett left himself open.
Nice roll through.
Woo! Almost got it. Red Jones might have got a foot in the face there.
And you're right. Shane Helms was putting Omega back together with the Hardy Boys. Definitely wanted these two.
They wanted Chiva Kid at the time against Trevor Lee on the very first card.
And who could blame him?
No, undeniably so. When we set about putting this lineup together, we knew in our hearts and in our minds what the main event was going to be. We were going to have an event to showcase the Ultra J style, the high flyers, the risk takers, the junior heavyweights. We knew that this was the match that would really define, if I may borrow a term from Japanese wrestling, who is the ace of the Ultra J.
Absolutely, and I think this match will definitely prove that. I mean, 2 out of 3 falls, and the pace is quickening. Oh, some lucha influence here.
Oh boy.
Man, look at the hops. Oh my God.
Cardiovascular conditioning by both, unmatched. I'm tired just watching that.
My goodness. And like I was about to say, 2 out of 3 falls. You can't get a more definite conclusion than that. I mean, you know whoever wins is the better man.
No time limit, and dare I say, no excuses.
And I get the feeling these two could keep that pace up for an hour if they have to.
The way he's trying to chuck chairs in the ring, that'll be a disqualification.
Well, Trevor's having a hell of a match with that chair.
If it gets used, that will be a disqualification, and that would put him down 1 fall here.
Yeah, I mean, a DQ in the first fall is dumb. I'm sorry. I mean, you've got to get that first fall.
Even if it allows you to tie it up with a quick win in the second fall, you're still just right back to square one.
Right. Like I said earlier, with that first fall, you have so many options. You can kind of lay off in the second fall, kind of catch your breath, or you can just go ahead and end it. You know, you control the entire match if you get that first fall. And you look throughout wrestling history, how many people have come back from a 1-fall deficit to win a 2 out of 3 falls match? Really grinded on that arm. I've noticed Everett's focus has been kind of on that arm and the shoulder.
Boy, Chet Sterling is really getting shouted down by the 240 that have packed the Sportatorium tonight.
Yeah, Chet's trying to start a Let's Go Trevor chant. There's only 2 people joining him. Man, he's got that headlock in.
Shoulders down. Boy, the concentration of both these guys is going to have to be absolutely precise and absolutely keen.
Yeah, no mental lapses.
Now, if you leave your shoulders down on the canvas for even a second or two too long, you will pay the price.
Oh, up and over.
Great move from Everett.
Oh, beautiful arm drag.
Steamboat-esque execution right in the center of the ring.
And it looked like Trevor got a face full of that buckle, too, right before that arm drag. And Trevor, I've noticed in the last few minutes, has not been able to turn the momentum back his way. Andrew's been in control. Do you think Trevor will get frustrated?
Certainly plausible. You know, we touched on earlier that hot-headed temper that Lee Valiant has. Trevor Lee himself, undeniably a hothead.
Oh, yeah.
He tries to keep it in check. He tries to use it to his advantage and strategize and you know, not make a mistake. But if Trevor Lee does, in fact, rush in and make a mistake, it's typically because he has let his emotional nature, that hot-headed temper, get the best of him.
Right, and that's been his undoing more often than not. Whenever he loses, it's usually his own doing.
Everett, I think, went for a kip-up Rana. Trevor Lee did not let him have that, and to Trevor Lee's credit, he went right for a cover.
And we got a backslide.
1, 2.
And nice, you know, fundamental wrestling like that is what you wanted. There's that Rana.
Got it there. Trevor Lee goes to the floor. Oh, boy.
Are we ready to pick up the pace?
Trevor Lee is trying to get away as far back as possible so that Drew cannot reach him on the trajectory of a big dive.
We've got children and their parents and everybody else getting out of the way. Trevor's got a chair.
You heard Red Jones say, "I will disqualify you."
And he will.
Headlock takeover. Don't drop it at Chet Sterling's feet.
That's a heavy chair. That's the second time he's trying to introduce that chair. I'm wondering what his mindset is with that. He's got to be smarter than to get himself disqualified.
Not to be too speculative, but I might say perhaps there is a plan for Chet Sterling to make sure that the official doesn't see the chair.
I would not doubt that for a second. Oh, beautiful.
What athleticism.
And again.
Boy, Andrew Everett is amazing. And Trevor Lee is going to catch his breath on the floor.
That's a smart move.
It's a smart move, but he's got to get far enough away that he'll be safe. That close to the ring, he will not be safe.
Oh, and Trevor got out of the way.
Wisely.
Yeah, you're never safe anywhere in the building when Andrew Everett's around. You need to get out on Springwood Avenue if you want to be out of his way.
Count up to 4. We could see a count out here in the first fall.
Maybe.
That would be, I dare say, that would be foolish as well.
It'd be just the same as getting DQ'd. Oh, and he broke the count.
Trevor slips in.
And there have been so many times where we wonder if Trevor Lee is off his game plan, and he always surprises us. It seems like he always has a plan B. And I always like to look in the face of these competitors, and Trevor Lee kind of has that look of, all right, what do I need to do now? You can almost see the wheels turning.
To the comparison that you made earlier, where Trevor Lee feels he's every bit as good as Everett, I wonder if in Trevor Lee's mind, he really thought he was going to out-wrestle him.
I think so. And every time we have a break in the action and they come back to it, Andrew gets back on top.
Yeah, it's been very even wrestling. Trevor Lee really grinding that headlock.
Man, and that bony part of the forearm right in the side of the head. You can cauliflower an ear. You know, do some damage to the temple. Oh,
drop salt.
And that will do some damage to the temple.
Andrew Everett is not being thrown off his game here. Crowd is scurrying away at ringside.
And third time the charm on the dive.
Oh boy.
No. I wonder if Trevor's trying to use a similar strategy that he used against Levi. No! Oh my God!
He cleared 2 ropes and came down with all his weight right onto Trevor Lee.
And he made it look easy.
Double jump, unbelievable.
The kid just makes it look easy.
I dare say that the only CWF Mid-Atlantic wrestler throughout history who I have ever seen use such amazing displays of athleticism and agility and poise before Andrew Everett was former Weaver Cup champion Mitch Connor.
Very similar styles.
Undeniably, perhaps the only man who could touch Andrew Everett on his high-flying capability.
I might have to go back and watch the tape on that.
Everett in control on the floor. Red Jones keeping one eye on Chet Sterling, one eye on the competitors.
And I have to wonder if it went to a double count out the first fall, is that 1 fall apiece, or?
I would have to defer to the official on that one.
You're going to defer to Red Jones?
He's the man in charge of the action. Gorgeous move from Everett. Going for the cover here. 2, only 2.
And it looks like Everett's trying to pick the pace up a little bit. I think he probably feels like he's got Trevor in a place where he might be able to put him away for a first fall.
Everett has worked himself into phenomenal shape. Trevor Lee, one of the best conditioned athletes anywhere in the Mid-Atlantic. Uh-oh, monkey flip. Hits the canvas hard.
I love a good monkey flip.
Everett covers again, 2. Everett is really looking for the first fall here. You talked about the importance of that first fall earlier on, and it is clear that Andrew Everett's game plan is all about that first fall.
Right, he knows how important that is. Oh!
Woo! Kick right to the chest.
Oh my God, literally knocking the spit out of him.
Woo!
And that'll make your heart skip a beat, knock the breath out of you.
Trevor Lee is on Dream Street.
And this crowd has not stopped buzzing from the opening bell.
Oh man, something amazing is about to happen.
Ground Zero moonsault.
Oh, drilled him, 2. Only 2.
Just almost effortless. I'm always in awe when I watch Andrew Everett.
Absolutely. I wasn't sure what he was about to do, but literally, you heard me say it. Something amazing is about to happen.
Well, that's a guarantee.
So many aerial maneuvers. It could be the toe touch moonsault. It could be the double rotation moonsault. It could be the shooting star press. It could be something that I've never seen before and would have no idea what to call.
He's one of the few guys I've seen be able to do that double rotation moonsault or a 630 splash.
Oh.
Oh, nice right hand by Trevor Lee. And he brought him in the hard way. Oh, nice springboard leg drop.
Big leg drop from Everett.
And to Trevor's credit, he's kicked out of everything. I would say 90% of the pin covers in this match so far have been Andrew Everett. Trevor Lee has not been able to mount the kind of offensive that he wants. With a nice right hand there. The wrestling's not working, so he'll go back to the right hand. Reverse on the whip. Nice one-legged drop kick. Andrew Everett, I have to say, is firmly in control right now. Chet Sterling, of course, complaining about a hair pull. It doesn't cost anything more to complain. Nice. Nice cutoff there by Trevor Lee, able to get the double leg and the elbow. And Trevor took too long going for that elbow drop, and Everett moved out of the way. Again, Everett one step ahead. Cabrera moonsault.
Great ring positioning. Only got two.
And the entire time, Andrew Everett he's just stayed a step ahead. If he can keep that up throughout this thing, he might get two straight.
Knee to the back. Interesting to note, Trevor Lee said, I'm going to grind Andrew Everett down into the mat. I think, speculative, expecting Andrew Everett to come in with dazzling high flying. Quite the opposite. Everett has certainly taken to the air, but Everett has stayed on the ground and tried to wrestle Trevor Lee in this first fall.
Yeah, it's almost like Everett's beating him in his own game.
Body shots.
And Everett and Trevor Lee has had to resort to brawling tactics to get an upper hand every time. Oh, Chet Sterling took a cheap shot.
Of course he did. Well, Trevor Lee manipulates the official. And Chet Sterling flexing on the side of the ring. Good Lord, give me a break.
Good shape. And again, Everett turns the tables just like that.
Trevor Lee has not maintained an advantage in his first fall. No, did not get the rolling reverse. Oh, my word.
Caught him right in the ear with that.
Everett.
And we've already seen one concussion tonight. We might have another.
Everett knocked out on his feet.
What the hell was Trevor doing?
I think he's just trying to buy some time to maybe shake the cobwebs off and finally enjoy the first real offense of the match for him.
Oh, sunset flip.
Center of the ring. No, Red Jones says only two. Well, I cannot believe Everett is still up. Oh, shoulders are down. No, Everett spins him around.
Oh, I thought he might have him there. Again went for the right hand. Enziguri, no.
Sends him into the buckle.
Everett used some good momentum there.
Standing on a man, flips backwards. Everett.
Shades of Tiger Mask.
Oh. Got both arms trapped. Center of the ring. No.
Man, that was a gorgeous double trap Northern Light suplex. And I've noticed Everett is trying to stick to the basics. A lot of pinning combinations.
Like we said, Everett is clearly putting a lot of emphasis. I mean, a lot of emphasis on that first fall.
You remember years ago when Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels had that Iron Man match, and Bret Hart went on and on about how he was going to wrestle Shawn down, and then Shawn out-wrestled him in the first half of that match? That's what this reminds me. Oh.
Wait, Red caught him! Red Jones caught him, and Red Jones is sending Chet Sterling out of here!
Trevor's lucky it wasn't a DQ.
Red Jones is sending him out. Oh my God, body block, shooting star, and he wins the first fall. Good Lord.
A standing shooting star press. I can't believe that.
Unbelievable. Andrew Everett goes up 1 fall to nothing.
Is there a rest period?
30-second rest.
There we go, 30 seconds.
Andrew Everett on 1 fall.
And Trevor Lee must now regroup without his sidekick, without his tag team partner, without Chet Sterling. Fall number 2 sees Trevor Lee start on the ground. Everett is up, but may have hurt himself on that shooting star.
Of course, Trevor Lee favoring his midsection 2. Is Everett going to go ahead and try to put it away?
Oh, Trevor Lee is in bad shape here. He's calling for Drew to come at him. No, runs for the knee strike, did not get it.
Now is Drew going to go into the full court press here, try to put this away?
Fires away.
Oh, and the 2 kids are manning up in the middle of the ring.
Undeniably so. Everett says to hit me. Woo!
And I think they're taking my Kawana comparison to heart here. Jesus.
Oh, God, you can hear the flesh smack.
Oh, God.
Ow. Good Lord.
I would tap out right now.
I absolutely would.
Oh, slapped him right in the face.
Trevor is unloading now.
Machine gun chop.
Oh, God, knock the man down. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, man, he chopped him down.
Ow.
Yeah, if I were Trevor, I would have done the same thing. Just get the heck out of there.
The thought of that hurts so bad.
Your chests are going to be like raw hamburger meat.
Both men on the floor.
Oh, and I think the wrestling's over. Hey, this is, we're in war stage now.
Right in front of the people, right out into the front row.
Yeah, they're getting up close look at those chops.
Oh, Everett crashes into the side. Could be the big kick from Trevor Lee. Heads up.
And this is the turning point if he gets it. Oh, he tripped him. Beautiful move.
Oh, my God.
And he finally got the dive.
All the way through like a bullet train. Oh, my God. Heads up.
And again, 2 in a row.
Everett is looking to get this done in 2 straight as 240 in Gibsonville, North Carolina come alive.
Trevor's still on his feet. Andrew going again. No. Oh, my God, what a drop kick.
Kicked him right in the face. Orange Crush on the floor, my God. Oh, my
apron.
God.
He caught the back of his neck right on that apron.
In a moment, in an instant, in a flash, Trevor Lee has changed this entire bout as the spine.
30 minutes have expired. Andrew Everett has 1 fall, Trevor Lee at 0.
We have just passed the 30-minute mark, and literally at almost exactly 30 minutes in, Andrew Everett's spine, the back of his head, collides with the hardest part of the ring, and then he tumbles to the floor. One of the nastiest falls I have ever seen here in CWF Mid-Atlantic, and Red Jones is already up to 5.
And it wasn't a flat drop like off of a suplex or something like that. It was an awkward tort.
It was more like falling downstairs.
Yes, exactly. Back of the neck, the shoulder. Oh, he barely beat the count.
Everett is in at 9. Unbelievably. Oh, God.
Trevor
just slings him into the front row.
And I see what Trevor's doing. He wants a count out. He's catching a breather.
Everett down on the floor. Trevor Lee down in the ring.
We're up to 5.
Boy, listen to these people.
8.
Red Jones is at 8.
And he barely beat the count again. Yeah, smart move. Go for a cover.
Woo, just barely, just barely.
And it took him 30 minutes, but Trevor Lee has finally gained control of the momentum, of the flow of this match. And I think this is very wise right here. Stretch the man out. Oh, ow. How nasty is Trevor Lee? And I like the seated abdominal stretch here. Very smart move at this stage of the match.
Everett firing away.
And that was the only recourse he had, was using that left hand.
Yeah, Trevor Lee tied him up very effectively there.
Oh my God, you see the extension on that drop kick.
Unbelievable elevation on the drop kick. Cover from Trevor Lee.
Trevor gets such great extension on that drop kick. The guy can be a good 5 feet away from him, and he always catches him.
And now we are finally beginning to see Trevor Lee execute his game plan. He said, I'm gonna grind Drew into the mat. I'm gonna show his mother, who's here with us, his father, his grandfather, his friends, his family, every fan that has ever paid a ticket to see Andrew Everett wrestle. Trevor Lee said, I'm gonna show them all that I am better than Drew tonight. And finally, 30-some minutes in, Trevor Lee is on top and executing the game plan that he promised he would do.
And for Trevor Lee, it's not the same if he did this, say, in Nashville or Pittsburgh or somewhere like that.
Not at all.
He wants to do it right here, literally in Andrew Everett's backyard, in front of his childhood friends, in front of his family.
No secret that Andrew Everett's father, William Cross, one of the promoters of CWF Mid-Atlantic, the main driving force behind CWF Mid-Atlantic and Pro Wrestling International. You can learn more about them at pwipro.com. It's undeniable that Everett is seen as the hometown boy in more ways than one. I have called him before the company's favorite son, and I do not say that lightly. We have all seen this kid grow up from the days that his father was a commissioner, a fight promoter, and now later on went on to become manager of the Aftermath, and now the driving force behind PWI, which will see talent from all over the world here later this month on February 28th and March the 1st for the big tag team tournament. You know, William Cross has done a lot for CWF Mid-Atlantic and PWI Pro. I dare say there would be no CWF Mid-Atlantic if not for William Cross, and he's been such a driving force to all of us, myself, you, cameraman Grant Sawyer, ring announcer Randy Hedrick, referee Red Jones. Oh, we have all seen Drew grow up, literally right before our eyes. So for Trevor Lee to beat him here, it means so much more than beating him in his hometown. It literally is like beating him literally in his home.
And that's the damnedest Beal I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it's like going into another team's home stadium and beating them. And on that note, Trevor Lee right now is like that football team that's just running on every play, just wearing the defense down. And a nice cravat.
Yeah, he's got Drew locked in there. I would be stunned at this point to see either fall into the submission, but who knows?
Well, you know, it might not be a tap-out submission, but if the guy passes out...
Oh, God, he's hung him in that cravat. Oh.
Man, he's all caught up in the rope there. Not unlike what we saw a few weeks ago in that dog collar match. Just kind of caught up and choked in the ropes.
The Nick Richards, Donnie Dollars dog collar match, one of the most brutal matches in CWF history. You can see it on the Night of Grudge Matches video on demand download. Visit ondemand.cwf247.com to see the match that Cecil Scott was just alluding to.
Lobbing you softballs here, Brad.
And I dare say that this is a match already at about the 35-minute mark. I dare say this is a match that will see a lot of attention on the download site. Andrew Everett's legs are grotesquely wrapped around the ring post.
It's like an Indian deathlock except on the post. And Andrew can't move.
Trevor is stalking him. Oh, kicked him in the face. Oh my God.
What
my God. Red Jones might have to stop it. Oh my God.
What a prick.
Oh my God. At will kicking Drew right in the face.
And he's, I thought he was loading up that apron kick.
You could see the look in his eyes. Andrew Everett had that glossed over look in his eyes as he was just taking shot after shot right to the face. My God.
Right in the forehead. And yeah, like you said, his eyes just glazed over. What in the heck? He just broke the count.
Ooh. Oh my God, Trevor kicks him right in the chest. Into the second row. Everett tumbles.
Kicked him so hard it sent him out of that chair.
And this is exactly what Trevor Lee promised. Ooh!
And just a grinded out effort. This is what Trevor wanted. He did not want a fast pace.
Oh God!
And everything's upper body right now. Ever since that orange crush on the apron.
Trevor Lee climbs in. 205 pounds standing between the shoulder blades, and again just kicking him in the back of the head. Trevor Lee looking to cause another concussion.
You know, and compared to a lot of guys, 205 may not seem like a lot, but trust me, when it's standing on the back of your neck, 205 pounds is a lot.
Trevor Lee on top. Almost got him.
And we're almost 40 minutes into this thing, and Trevor Lee will grind this out for 2 hours if he has to.
One of the rare instances at CWF Mid-Atlantic that we have sanctioned a no time limit bout. And one of the main reasons for that is not just to settle the rivalry, not just to end the feud, but because we know that these two incredible young athletes are capable of going forever. They're cardiovascular unmatched.
Oh God, oh God.
Drop kicked him out of the air, and Red Jones is undeniably checking to see if Andrew Everett is still aware of his surroundings after that one.
Oh man, I was terrified that Andrew Everett was just gonna land on his head after that kick.
240 strong in Gibsonville, North Carolina, chanting for CWF Mid-Atlantic. Trevor Lee makes the cover. This is going to be it. No, sir.
That was a heart-stopping counter move by Trevor Lee.
We thank you so much for your video on demand purchase, your video download, but you gotta come to Gibsonville, North Carolina in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium. There is nothing like professional wrestling, not sports entertainment in this building.
Up close and personal is the best way to see real pro wrestling. If our boy Rob Naylor can make it, you can make it too.
Trevor Lee. Oh my God. The power of Trevor Lee undeniably on display here as he has flung Andrew Everett off just about every side of the ring from pillar to post.
He put literally every bit of strength in his body behind that Irish whip and literally going from pillar to post.
Trevor Lee stalking Everett. I will say, though, from a strategic standpoint, how many covers did Everett go for in that first fall? A ton. Trevor Lee is looking to hurt the man, but he's not really looking to win the second fall.
He's gone for very few covers. You're absolutely right.
Clothesline got nothing. It's a girl got nothing. Carellin lift.
Oh, God.
And again, he flings him awkwardly and violently. Now here's the cover. Wraps the legs up.
Man.
You can hear Andrew Everett screaming. The sound of his voice bouncing off the walls here in Gibsonville, North Carolina. A primal, animalistic scream that he let out when he kicked it too.
He's trying to just fire himself up there. Trevor Lee did everything right on that sequence. It just wasn't time. There's a lot left in Andrew Everett. There's a nice bear hug here. And these two have got to be, they've got to be on the brink of exhaustion.
Oh, got him by the hair and just yanks him down.
Oh, man, and that's just, it causes a lot of whiplash. You're expecting to go one way and you go another.
Trevor dragging Drew by the hair here.
Just flinging him.
Again. Everett with no control of his body. That right there is really where that 24 or so pound weight advantage comes into play, as the strength, the power of Trevor Lee. He can just fling his opponent violently.
Yeah, Trevor Lee's going to hold a power advantage over, honestly, most people.
Incredibly strong is this young kid at 205 pounds out of Cameron, North Carolina.
And a rare high-risk maneuver by Trevor.
Oh, right in the face. Oh, double stomp, got nothing. Oh, kicked him out of the air. Drew using his own tactics against him there. Thinking defensively, he kicked Trevor out of the air.
And we've compared Trevor to Prince Devitt in the past. He went for that double stomp.
Oh, knee in the shin, right in the head on that enziguri.
And Trevor, I think, Andrew, I should say, I think might be trying to buy himself a second here.
Well, this crowd is unbelievable tonight.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got?
Space and distance between the two men.
Dumps him over.
Everett's gonna fly. Trevor Lee avoids it, goes to the floor. He will not be safe that close to the ring. No, got the feet. Good move there from Trevor Lee.
He's got him caught up in the apron.
He does have him yanked up. Oh, another kick to the head, my God.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Unreal.
Boy, you could hear it. You could hear it.
Andrew had absolutely nowhere to go.
My word.
And Trevor's pointing over here at Mitch Connor for some reason.
Well, Trevor Lee antagonizes everybody in the crowd, everybody in the room. I assure you, Trevor does not need 240 people to piss the entire room off. He can do it if there's only one other person in there. And Drew avoids the count out once again.
Right, I was about to say, this is about the third or fourth time he's had to come in at 9. And it seems like part of Trevor's game plan is to try to get a count out. And now just going to Primal Instincts, throwing the hands.
Some Rocky Balboa-esque shots there from Andrew Everett.
The last thing to go is your punch.
Oh, bicycle kick.
Man, we don't see that from Trevor too often.
Drew might be out. He needs to try to go for a cover here. Trevor Lee mocking the crowd. Look at Drew on the canvas. Trevor Lee is mocking the crowd instead of going for the cover. Strategically, I've got to think that's a big mistake, Cecil Scott.
I think so. He's a little too proud of himself. But I guess he feels like he has Andrew exactly where he wants him. Still antagonizing.
So evenly matched are these two.
What is he going for? This is the second time he's gone up to the ropes, so we don't see it often.
Trevor Lee not known as a high flyer. This is very uncharacteristic of Trevor Lee. Oh, God.
He went for a corkscrew moonsault. Now, Trevor in his younger days, well, younger, was a bit of a flyer, but he's almost totally abandoned that in his current state.
A lot of that came after he broke his jaw. He became much more of a rugged, tough, mean, nasty wrestler. First time we've really seen him go off the top rope since 53 weeks ago when he had his jaw broken. Huge punch. We have just passed 45 minutes in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
Oh, beautiful drop kick.
Boy, Drew may have the best, most precise drop kick of anyone I've ever seen in 15 years of CWF Mid-Atlantic.
I'll tell you what, I haven't seen 45 minutes doing anything, if you know what I mean.
Both men down. Red Jones puts the count on them. This crowd, unbelievable tonight. Still behind the hometown kid.
And the kip up.
Oh, he's hurting, but he's on his feet. Andrew is 1 fall away from winning it here. Trevor Lee needs 2 falls to win it.
The prodigal son. Blue Thunder driver.
Great move, great positioning for the pin. Oh, no. At this point, 45 minutes into this match, Cecil Scott, I'm going to ask you point blank, after everything we've seen, after exerting all this energy, does Trevor Lee have enough to potentially beat Andrew Everett twice, or has Andrew Everett, by winning the first fall, secured his victory here?
I think at this point, that first fall may have done the trick. However, if Trevor Lee, hold on 1 second. Oh,
my word.
If Trevor Lee could get a knockout blow.
Oh, rolls him up.
Oh, speaking of knockout blow.
Boy, Drew is unbelievable with those kicks. Is Drew gonna go for the Orange Crush? No!
Falcon Arrow.
Plants him hard.
I feel like if Trevor could somehow land that knee, he has a chance. Oh,
would have bet my house that was it. Would have bet my house that was it.
Well, you reach a stage in these matches, the longer they go, you kick out because of your reserves at first, and then the instinct kicks in. But after a while, your body's just gonna shut down. I wonder when that point comes. You've seen like marathon runners collapse at the finish line.
Andrew Everett appears to be going up to the top rope.
There's a lot of distance. Trevor's up. And if you notice, not a lot of authority on a lot of this right now.
Not at all.
And these two aren't even in the 12th round yet, so to speak.
Oh boy. We're gonna see something amazing here once again. Drew is poised on the top. This could literally be anything if he gets his balance.
He's way out there.
Yeah, he is.
What do we got? Looks like Andrew's double thinking it. Oh, he caught the knees.
Shooting star press, but he caught the knees, and you can see the pain on his face.
And at 50 minutes into a match, catching those knees in the gut is the worst thing that could happen.
Look at Trevor Lee. Oh my God, the kill shot knee. It has KO'd everybody for a year. And it has won Trevor Lee the second fall.
And that was exactly the move he needed at this point.
48 minutes, 15 seconds, winner of the second fall, Trevor Lee, this time 1 fall apiece.
We are 48 minutes into an epic, unbelievable Ultra J Championship match. We thank you so much for joining us on this incredible video on demand download. Follow us on Twitter at CWF Mid-Atlantic. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/CWF Mid-Atlantic. Trevor Lee tried to win it in 2 back-to-back falls. Smart move from the challenger.
I absolutely agree. I was about to ask if you really felt like that was a smart move. That's the best thing he could have done.
Trevor Lee did not want that 30-second rest period. Trevor Lee wanted to go right into the third fall. Look at these two slugging it out on the floor.
And Andrew Everett's not known as a puncher. Oh no. Oh!
Ow, 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 ow.
Right on the chairs. And I can only hope our friends from Team Best Dude are watching this. I know they're gonna love it.
Come on, Red!
He's begging for Red to count faster. And he may get that count out that he wanted.
Up to 8. Oh my God, this is it. This is it. No, no, sir. No, sir, no.
This is about the 4th time. Oh, a punch right to the face. And almost a silence on the crowd right now. They can't believe what they've seen here. We heard a silence like this in that dog collar match. The fans just stunned at the effort, the athleticism, just the heart of both of these men. 240 plus are looking at the future right in front of us.
The present might be right in front of us. I dare say that no one currently anywhere in the country can match this incredible bout that we are presenting here. Oh my gosh! Everett goes hard right into the canvas. Cover, this is it right here. Could be. No, sir. We are literally as you mentioned moments ago, we are in the 12th round where now any big haymaker, any innovative combination, any amazing aerial maneuver could win the bout.
Yeah, it's literally a one-move match at this point. I really feel like if somebody could get that decisive blow, because the needle has to be on E for both guys. Oh,
ow.
And if you notice, the longer this match has gone, the more it's turned into a rugged fight and less of a wrestling match.
And a rugged fight undeniably favors Trevor Lee. Good Lord.
Nowhere to go.
Oh my God, look at the brutality. Finally, Everett maybe thankfully tumbles over the top.
Yeah, you'd normally never be happy you went over the top rope like that, but is he thinking about that kick again? I always get worried anytime Trevor goes out to that apron.
Rightly so, that kick is a fight stopper.
And that would be that big haymaker. Oh no, no way.
Pile driver is illegal in CWF Mid-Atlantic. This would have to be a power bomb or Trevor will lose this thing on a disqualification.
Well, it's not going to matter. He caught a kick to the face, and so did Everett. What in the world? This is a dangerous spot.
Oh my God.
No,
oh my
no,
God.
no, 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 no. Oh man.
Drew avoids the orange crush. We've already seen the most brutal orange crush I think maybe I've ever seen in my life earlier tonight.
He was looking to top it. Man, both these guys are just out on their feet, but Andrew Everett with a head of steam.
Hurricane Rana, no, he got nothing. Oh my God, oh my God, Trevor Lee is sent to the floor. Everett with great leg strength. Trevor Lee tried to hold on for everything he's got, but Everett just basically flipped him with the strength of his legs, came crashing down to the floor, both men down in a heap.
Yeah, both guys took a spill there. Everett seems to be a little better off, but he took a hell of a drop. We're up to 7 on the count.
Drew breaks it.
And Andrew Everett broke the count.
He did not want to win on a count out. Andrew Everett wants to leave no doubt. Oh my God, watch out in the front row. Oh my God.
Corkscrew Asai moonsault. He may have taken out 4 people in the front row. And at this stage of a match, to pull off that kind of move is unbelievable.
It is absolutely unbelievable. And look at Everett.
Does he have one last surge of adrenaline to put this away?
Everett looking like someone from a superhero movie powering up in the crowd.
He might be going Super Saiyan right now for all we know. And damn near another count out. Red Jones has gotten up to 8 or 9 more times than we can count.
Cover, cover.
Oh my goodness.
Trevor Lee put his whole body into that kick out.
I would have been willing to bet money on that being it.
What a grueling, physically exhausting bout.
And I don't have any records in front of me, but this has got to be one of the longest one-on-one bouts in company history at this point.
Longest one-on-one bout in company history. Rick Converse against Lee Valiant in the 60-minute Ironman match. They went to overtime. I want to say it was something like 63 and change in overtime.
Somewhere in that neighborhood. But we knew that was going an hour.
Precisely, that was most falls in an hour. These two men with no restrictions, with no time limits, have absolutely just brutalized each other for going on 55 minutes now.
He got the thrust kick right in the side of the head.
Tornado DDT here from Everett. No.
Great counter move. And we've seen a lot of great counters in this match. And Trevor going up again.
Good Lord!
To be able to do that, how much does he have in that tank?
These two have set the standard for every junior heavyweight in the country, dare I say in the world, to have to follow. And it is not over yet. 240 plus in the Sportatorium are still on their feet.
No, he missed. Huge punch. And to piggyback on what you said, I dare anybody to top this.
Everett fires back with a huge punch of his own.
They're gonna go until one man just drops. Rolls through. Oh, God.
Oh my God.
I almost said something I shouldn't have on the
One of the most amazing things I've ever seen. What, 58 minutes or so? 56 minutes into this match. I just saw one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life.
And again, Andrew Everett, I was damn worried he was about to fall right on top of his head. And yeah, it's awesome.
Cover from Trevor Lee for the win. No, no, sir. No, sir, no.
And, oh my God, it gets to a point where you don't even know what to call.
Trevor might be looking for the Orange Crush.
And if you recall, this was his undoing at Absolute Justice.
No. Rolling reverse. 2. Nope.
Oh. Pass through. Duck under.
Oh. Body weight of Trevor Lee comes down, knocks the air out of Everett. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
And physics can be hell sometimes, as we just saw.
What will it take for one of these two men to walk out the unquestioned ace of the Ultra J Division? My God.
You know, you might have to go past that Ultra J Division at this point. These are two of the best anywhere in any division.
Oh, God.
I would put these two up against anybody in the world. And that spine has to be jello right now.
So brutal.
They go for a German.
Looks that way. Everett will not let him have it. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Trevor Lee spiked on his head with the reverse Rana. Everett has got to muster up enough for the cover. He's on top.
That's gotta be it. Oh!
2.
Oh my God, and Red Jones made sure we knew it was 2. But is Trevor Lee out on his feet, so to speak? Not many people survive that reverse Rana.
If any match in CWF history has ever deserved 240 people to be on their feet praising it as one of the most awesome things they've ever seen, this is that match. And Everett, with a gleam in his eye, is going to the high rent district.
And I dare say, if he connects, but Trevor is back up.
These two. Oh my God!
Right in the face, another kick.
And just like that, Trevor has silenced this building.
And always compared to that big three-point bucket at the end of the game, that just takes the crowd right out of it. Trevor Lee is a master at taking the wind out of the sails of a crowd.
Whoa, what Trevor Lee?
Yeah, Andrew reversed him and sent him over the chairs.
Knocking people down in the front row here. We advised everyone at the beginning of the night to please be cautious, but we had no idea who might be flinging themselves off the top rope, flinging themselves into the crowd, soaring through the air here tonight.
And this is a dangerous spot to be in those bleachers.
60 minutes has expired.
Jesus.
We are 1 hour in.
And how many guys could say they could go an hour? Not many.
Trevor making every strike count. What in the world are we gonna do now?
It looks like a big gash on the back of Trevor. Going for a superplex?
Could be.
It's a big move an hour into a match.
No! Face first into the canvas. Oh my God. Oh my God. Cecil Scott. Andrew Everett The apex of agility is preparing to take flight.
Got him right where he wants him. 630!
Oh, body-to-body contact!
The 630-degree press!
Trevor Lee's life flashed before his eyes. 1, 2,
oh my God! Two! Brad Stuss can't believe it. He left the damn booth. That was a 2 count. I can't freaking believe it.
I was up out of my seat for that one. Once again, I would have bet my house that Andrew Everett had just won it, and the look on his face says the same. Trevor Lee down on the canvas. Andrew Everett is thinking, he is trying to come up with something, anything to end this epic championship match.
And this is the first time in this contest where I have seen a look of doubt on the face of Andrew Everett. I have seen him pin too many men with that move. Oh my. Spit right in the face. Ever defiant is Trevor Lee.
They are chanting to break the jaw of Trevor Lee. He said, "You're making me do this. Are we gonna see the double rotation moonsault?" 53 weeks ago tonight, it broke the jaw of Trevor Lee.
Oh my God, oh my God. Can he do it?
Oh my God!
He moved out of the way!
No water in the pool, and the breath of everyone in this building just came out.
Oh my God, the pool is empty. Was that make or break for Andrew Everett?
Trevor Lee is crawling toward Bethlehem right now. He is crawling for the victory. Cover 1, 2. No, sir. No, sir.
Unreal. I just cannot believe what we're watching. Almost 65 minutes of just sheer awe-inspiring pro wrestling. Does Trevor Lee have that one move?
And now it is Andrew Everett who is being defiant. Oh my word.
And Trevor Lee's got him where he wants him. Orange Crush.
Oh my God, this is it. 2. What?
Beautifully executed Orange Crush. Not enough. Again, he did everything right. And Trevor nearly in tears.
These two are raising the bar for everyone on all continents right now.
This may be a bar that can't be matched.
I am not being braggadocious about our own organization when I say that these two young men at 20 and 21 years old are raising the bar for everyone on all continents, and Andrew Everett is up and swinging.
I've been swinging another spit in the face. It was at the last breath.
Everett's temper has gotten the best of him. He cannot get disqualified here. Oh God, he got Red Jones.
Oh my God, at this stage of the match.
Trevor came for the knee and he got Red Jones. Oh my God, spiked him on top of his head. The official is down.
2, 3, 4. And there's no referee.
Red Jones is on Dream State. I think people are falling all over themselves behind us for an official.
Wait, what is Chet doing
Chet
here?
Sterling is preventing Charles Richardson from entering the ring. What did it, no.
Charles, you're missing it.
That cannot be allowed.
Charles, get in the ring.
Get Chet Sterling out of here.
Oh, low blow.
Oh my God.
Right below the belt. Not like this.
Oh my God.
The knee pad's down. The knee pad is down.
Oh my God. The knee strike.
No.
Trevor Lee has won it.
And we're going to get the time.
Trevor Lee has won the most grueling match in CWF history. And he's still, oh my God, he's still attacking Everett. Oh my God.
65 minutes and 39 seconds. The winner of 2 falls to 1 and the new King of the North International Ultra Tag Champion, Trevor Lee!
The most amazing, grueling match we have ever seen at CWF Mid-Atlantic, and that man in 65 minutes has won. After the most amazing night in CWF history, I encourage you to please join us for End of an Era, the tag team tournament, and all the upcoming events that are listed at CWF247.com.
Come on, get the man out of the ring, Charles.
Trevor Lee has won it. Oh, God.